The bowling, a heavy deep breath. He'll bowl to Aryan Lakra, fever pitch. It's been reached already. Let's get this on. And he starts right on the money. This win clubbed away, going to be 4. That's vintage Mohammad Waseem, not out of the middle of the bat, but the power that he possesses. Into the sky. Where's this one gone? It's gone a long, long way. All the way for 6. Concerns, immediate concerns for Nepal, and the concerns are because of the star quality of the Emirati captain Mohammad Waseem. A silence falls over the ground. He defeats to Papua New Guinea. They want to silence this home crowd. Bowled him! Number 1! And it's riotous scenes in the crowd as Raj Banshi's the one. Drift, dip, turn, the off stump rock back, and the fans are jumping.
Yes, that was a very good delivery by Lalit Naran Rajbanshi. The first wicket down for UAE. Look at this. DDT, drift, dip and turn. Cleaned up the middle stump. Oh, big hit. Down the ground for a maximum. Into the grass banks.
Team bats for 20 overs. He could take the game away from Nepal. Look at how big a hit this is.
Round. Another big hit. This is to the opposite side, at long off for a maximum again.
I'll have to get past to get to Zimbabwe. Edged and edge wide of Arif Sheikh. He looks back at his brother and said, Asif, was that a chance for you or for me?
Yes, look at this. It went in the gap off the two brothers.
History. Dropped, put down, not easy.
Own bowling. He took a blinder in the series in UAE. Now, he put a hand to it right, but didn't stick to the hand.
Is this the moment? No! Over the head of Kami, who just drifted in. He's going to stop the boundary with Bim Sharkey. But I think if he was on the edge of the circle, that was the moment. Goes over his head.
Yeah, I think Kami was attacking the ball. He was very in leg, 15 yards from the bat.
Genius to work that out. Thuds into the pad. Full, straight, going over. Gorgeous stroke. I would say that's the shot of the day. I know we've seen bludgeoning power, but that's class, and it's all class from Mohammad Waseem. Look at that shot there. Edged and edge wide. Aravind, I'm not sure where he was targeting. Maybe inside out over extra to see the back of Waseem. Is it going to be Lamachani? Down the ground. This has gone a long, long way. An almighty blow for 6. Over the sight screen. Onto the grass banks, says Waseem. Just a flick of the wrist.
And look at this 6 again. Just a pickup shot and went a very long, long way.
Been happening. As Waseem goes down the ground all the way for 6, and it's 50 for the maestro, the captain of UAE. What a cricketer he is. Yesterday he has made an ODI 100, and it's the trademark of this TU cricket ground. He may be breaking their hearts, but they rise to applaud him. It's a 3rd ODI 50. It's come in jig time, in quick time, with plenty of maximums. Waseem's bat. Pick up all the way for 6 more. He's in sensational 6-hitting form, is Mohammad Waseem.
Game for Nepal, there's the final for them.
Thuds into the pad, that's the moment! Listen to that roar! They know that's the one they wanted. Mohammad Waseem thinks he's got some bat in it. Buddy Pradhan doesn't.
Yes, this is a very big wicket. It was a... was there an inside edge? It immediately shows the bat to the umpire. It's very hard to say from here. But Sandeep Lamachani gets his man, Mohammad Waseem, at the right time. Nepal taking the 2nd wicket.
He's in a close cover, which is Irie, and then a deep extra. Finally some aggression, and the aggression again comes against Kushal Malla. Nepal are dragging this game back. Another mix-up, there's the run-out we talked about! Right on cue! Rizwan CP, he's gone! It was coming, and coming, and coming! Thousands outside the ground. Tens of thousands inside it. Look at this drone shot. Beautiful. Slog sweep. Malla continues to be attacked successfully. Aravind.
Oh, try to hit it over. Out! That's out! Another wicket gone down. Look at Gulshan Shah and look at the spectators there on their feet.
Point in the Dubai series, remember? Reverse sweep. Not where Mustafa intended. Sheikh tried to anticipate the stroke. Good slog sweep, picks it up nicely and gets it behind square on the leg side. The line was wrong for the first time. Got a few yesterday. That's a good stroke. The reason why, look, there's no one behind square. Free shot, and it goes all the way for 6. Nicely guided away. How fine has he got it? Not quite fine enough, but it's fine enough for 50. And an outstanding innings from the young man. He's a joy to watch, isn't he, Viridia Aravind? He really is. And he goes to 50 from 87 deliveries. He acknowledges the crowd. And as is the trademark of this team international cricket ground, they give him rich and warm applause. That's lovely to see. 4 4s, 1 6 for the youngster.
Help on a day like today.
Nicely guided. That's a very good stroke. A stroke of real quality.
Been brilliant.
Scooped over his shoulder. Very, very well, very effectively. Fine leg up in the circle. Landmark. As Mustafa slaps that backward a point, he'll get 4. Good use of the feet, good energy into the stroke. Repeats the dose, but this time down the ground. 4 more. And out. Aggression from Mustafa. I don't think pace on the ball is the way to go. Really surprised the spinners aren't bowling right now. Taklu elder brother. So they say, my bold elder brother. Floods into the pad. Given. It's Dipendra Singh. Irie back into the attack. The pace off the ball was the way to go. Mustafa wanted the reverse sweep. He didn't get anything of it. Guided away, good stroke. Now Dipendra Singh Irie has a real task in his hands. Even he can't cut it off.
In this Nepal side.
I've actually called it wrong. I think it's Arif Sheikh is backward point, Pims at extra cover. As this one's guided away for 4. Cup place. That one's bowled from about 25 yards. Alan Mark Watt cut away for 4. Too slow from Lamachani. Down the track into the sky. Aravind gets enough of it. Oh, that's an outstanding stroke from a phenomenal young talent. It's all the way for 6. Deathly silence.
Yes, excellent shot by Aravind, inside out, playing with the spin over extra cover for a maximum. Another short ball, a long hop. Nicely done by Aravind. Yet another boundary for him.
Big hit. That's Mohammad Wasim-esque. That's going to fly all the way for 6. Tries to repeat the dose, comes towards us, goes all the way for 6 more. Nearly comes through our window. Kushal Malla, just a passenger. Back-to-back 6s.
Again, the problem for Nepal, that overs.
Big hit. And when you go to that part of the ground, you always get good reward. Khan is going to make it ever taller. 6 more. This is outstanding batting. Back-to-back 6s again. Pace on the ball, flies out of the ground. Pace off the ball, flies out of the ground. Knowing it's win or die, going to be very difficult as this is 4 more. It's going to be 50. A brilliant knock. An outstanding innings. Maybe a game-changing. Could be a game-winning one. 52 off 30. And there's a ripple of applause. But it's somewhat through gritted teeth. The home fans know how important this has been. 4 6s, 3 4s. And the low full toss smashed to the boundary. Heroics of Asif Khan. Doesn't know where to bowl to the big hitter. Goes into the wicket. Smashed down the ground. Smashed out of the ground.
Length should be perfect. Again, a big hit. Down towards long off. Yet another maximum.
There. Khan. Bang. 6 more. Lamachani's been far too slow in his comeback spell, and Khan is punishing him. Last 5 overs. Gonna be 6 more. Just too easy. Far too slow through the air. He's trying to tempt him, Lamachani, but he's only tempting him to hit it out of the ground. 300 plus now coming in.
Yeah, I think Lamachani is going for the wicket. That is why he's bowling so slow through the air.
100. Looking very, very unlikely. Asif Khan is having a day out. He's got to go quicker through the air, Lamachani. He's been pummeled to oblivion. Khan, it's his best score now in ODI cricket, 83 off 37. Googly, 6 more. Every ball is going the distance. And it's 4 consecutive 6s, batting of the highest quality. Asif Khan was 23 off 23. 15 balls later, he's 89 off 38. This is batting of the highest quality.
Again, bowling that googly, but on the long line and the long length. All for me.
Big hit again. Man out there over his head. Every single thing is going his way. Asif Khan, he's putting on Maybe one of the great displays of batting in associate cricket history. The fastest associate 100 in the history of the game is Kevin O'Brien's 50-ball century. Mohammad Waseem gave that a good rattle yesterday. Asif Khan with the boundary now will break the Irishman's record from the 2011 World Cup in front of 25, maybe 30,000 fans here in Kathmandu. The wheels are well and truly off the train tracks for Nepal. Into the block hole, down the ground, there's a man at long on, he can't get there, it's 100 from 41 deliveries, the fourth fastest in the history of one-day international cricket, the fastest by any associate. He goes into a list with A.B. de Villiers, with Corey Anderson, with Shahid Afridi, 11 maximums, 41 balls. Oh, Asif Khan, yes you can, you beauty, what an innings, one of the best I've ever seen. They put on over 106 overs. Aravind tries to go to three figures, he won't. Dipender Singh Aru will take the catch almost angrily. He's caught short. Kami has a wicket, but is it too little too late? It's to fall, including one from the very final delivery.
There's a slip to start off with. There's a 45 on the leg side. The first ball, nicely punched down the ground by Kushal Patel for a single, and a big roar from the crowd.
Surfaces he's produced. Wicket in the first over, and it's the youngster, the superstar, the 17-year-old Ayan Khan who's dismissed Asif Sheikh to get things going from the Chobar end as it's flicked away for four. Just nicely played, he rode the bounce. Chipped and chipped straight to the man. The occasion is proving too much right now. Sadiq strikes. Mala gone for just 5. To climb one of those Himalayan mountains. It starts brightly. Good clip into the leg side. He's going to get 4. Action aplenty from the first 10 balls. 2 boundaries and 2 wickets. Picked up. And picked up all the way, I think, for 6. It is.
How good this wicket is to bat on. Look at this. Just a clip of his legs. Went the distance towards the backward square leg boundary.
Nicely played, back-to-back boundaries. Massive roars. Smiles and nods, applauds. He's older than him. Nicely guided away using the pace of the ball. Outfield's fast, Zohar Khan gives up the chase. 4 more.
Yes, nicely done. Neat touch by Rohit Patel. Played it very late. Right behind the stumps.
Swing and a miss, big moment. Is that a miss stumping? I think it might be. It's going to be 4 byes. Oh, maybe giving his runs an inside edge.
Thought there was a bat involved there. Yes, inside edge. That was a very difficult chance for the keeper. Height of your screen.
That's the big one he wants. And he's gone! A tumbling, spectacular, brilliant catch from his opposite number. It's rolled as a second.
Yes, he wanted to go over the top, but beautiful catch. Look at that jump to perfection by the opposite captain, Mohammad Waseem.
Nicely swept around the corner. That'll be 4. And we'll just bring a bit of relief.
It's not.
Swept around the corner. I think this is going to be 4 more. Could be back-to-back boundaries. Outfield very quick as the sweep shot is proving effective.
Yes, nicely done by Bhim Sargi. Got a glove to it.
Dropped. Big moment. If that was taken, I think the game is gone. It's a dolly, really, to be honest. Should have been taken.
Yes, it was a dolly.
Guided away. Guided away for 4. That's what the home fans love. They love a midfield in the deep. Insult to injury.
Oh, what a big strike by Kushal Patel. Right on the slot for a maximum into the grass banks.
Blowing double kisses to the sky as Patel, he takes the shot on because Mohammad Waseem is up in the circle at mid-on and he won't be there anymore.
Bat this over out. Another good hit. Onto the mid-wicket boundary for yet another maximum by Kushal Patel. Ploy for these batters. Oh, good hook shot. Gone all the way for 6.
They're spinning with joy in the crowd. He's only just got it over the head. Here's a look at the replay. Very brave shot with the man out. Zahar Farid is tall. Out at deep backward square leg. Over his head. Khan comes into the attack. Edge for 4. No slip in place. Happy days, say the Nepali fans. 4 more to the total. There's a growing belief all of a sudden.
Oh, that's dropped. Again down to the boundary for 4 runs. Bhim Sargi dropped on 18. This is a regulation keeper's catch, I must say. He went to the wrong direction in the initial stage.
His coaches. He's getting to 50 again. Big applause from the crowd. It's his 5th one-day international 50 to go alongside his maiden ODI 100. I think he's going to need to double that up.
Ball is the way to go.
This could be gone. It is. The cut shot, and Sadiq roars. It's delight. He loves it. It's another cutter. The extra bounce from the tall man.
Cutter to get the outside edge. A simple catch to Valtapa, the keeper. And look at his celebration.
Flicked around the corner. No fine leg in place. Sharkey says, take that, Mohamed Wasim. Up in the VVIP section. Big hit. Where's this gone? Oh, it's gone. Not quite all the way, but 4 more to Sharkey.
That was nicely pulled away by Vim Sharkey from outside the off stump.
Cut powerfully and put down again. My oh my.
The youngster, look at this again. A very good camera work there.
3 regulation chances, have to say.
Off his bowling.
Big swing and a miss, and has the back foot lifted. Let's take a look at the back foot. Oh, would have needed to be a very good piece of work from Valtapa.
In his man. Nicely done by Vim Sharkey. Nice little touch. Running down to the boundary for 4 runs. Moves to 44 or 48.
Lovely touch. Bim Sharkey has long been thought about. Azrat Bilal back into the attack. Bowled a very threatening 2 overs. Going to be 50 for Bim Sharkey. And just listen to that ovation. It's just his 9th one-day international. It's his 2nd 50. Coming at a good pace of 60 deliveries. That strike rate is fine.
Yes, it's just because of this partnership between Bim Sharkey and Arif Sheikh.
Cut on the up, cut powerfully, and cut for 4. That's a very good stroke. Right on top of the bounce. He may be short in stature, but it's come out of the middle of the bat.
If the youngster is watching, that is the way to play a cut shot. Beautifully done by Vim Sharkey. Right on top of the ball. Yes. Oh, nicely played. Beautiful shot. A neat touch all the way for 6 runs. That's 4 runs, sorry.
Is cheering them on at this ground. That's a gorgeous stroke. It's the uppercut played with full control.
But over easily without taking any risk. So boundaries are not, like I've been saying it, there's yet another boundary for Vim Sharkey. A much needed one in the condition, in the situation.
Thuds into the pad, full, straight, gone. Sadiq, he roars with delight. The final delivery from his comeback over. He gets the breakthrough that Wasim wanted, and that changes the game again. Sharkey trapped LBW for 67.
It looks very adjacent, but nicely played into the gap. That's nicely played by Gulshan Shah. That's 200 up for Nepal. Beautifully done, getting that gap to perfection, Gulshan Shah.
And after this, is this the boundary? The crowd say yes, it is. 6 all the way. There's the power that Jah possesses, and they're back dancing in the stands.
A massive 6. Look at this on the slot. Full throttle given by Gulshan Shah into the crowd.
Floods into the pad. Oh, that's very full, and that's very straight. Life out there.
Yes, it was definitely pitched outside leg stump. Good.
Into the offside. It's going to be 4. And 50 for Arif Sheikh. What a knock it's been under the maximum pressure. He's been the Iceman in the middle order. The elder brother, he's been in the shadow a bit of the younger brother of late. He goes to 50, the 25-year-old, his 5th one-day international 50. What a cheer. An icy steel glare from Sheikh the elder. To the drama, the ground staff have been sent for the covers. He's picked him out. Juggled! Taken! That could be the game. Viridia Aravind, he barely saw it. Didn't get it over the head of long on.
Yes, tried to go over long on. There was a juggle by Arvind, almost dropping that catch. Look at the 1, 2, and grabs 3. Oh, grabs in the 4th attempt.
What drama. They're not just at the covers, they have the covers ready to sprint on with. If this game ends here and they are called into action, they're well behind unless Jah and Irie can script something quickly. Before. Hammered, high, handsome! And I think it's gone all the way. Just the one hand of Viridia Aravind. The crowd are indicating 6. So too now is Buddy Pradhan. and they're dancing, they're jiving, they're on their feet.
Definitely he's going to target Wasim here. A good strike. There was a fielder there in the boundary line, deep mid-wicket. Goes over his head. Oh, that's a very good attempt.
Hit away. Where's this one gone? Back-to-back boundaries. 6-4. Listen to that noise. My, oh my, this gamble of Wasim. It's not paying off, and Nepal could sneak ahead of DLS now. At the end of this over, they need to be 250. A boundary puts Nepal ahead on DLS from these two deliveries. That's why you're dicing with fire if you time waste. It is going to be a boundary, surely. It's going to be 4 more. They're ahead on DLS. The 250's up. It's all happening in Kathmandu. The roof about to come off the place.
Look at that chant. Look at the roar of the crowd. I cannot hear Lenny. I cannot hear myself here in the commentary box. What a strike by Gulshan Jah. 6, 4 and 4.
Well, it's a pretty tame effort, I have to say, from Zawar Farid. He snuck in. Keeps going. Gets it straight down to Mustafa. Oh! Look at the roar! The over's gone for 20. Nepal 255 for 6, and Mustafa has had a calamity at long off.
Yes, this is what the crowd pressured onto Mustafa earlier in the over. He saved 2 runs for his team. Now a misfield. Look at this. It went between his legs.
Junaid Sadiq with the off cutter. Irie wants 2. He's bumped in to the fielder. Given not out. A moment of real drama. Real drama. And I'll tell you why. Sadiq is furious. And things are escalating. Almost out of control here. Let's take a look at what's happened. He always wanted 2. Here's the incident. Oh, we're not going to see it on that angle. Just if we can go back to the down, the wicket replay. The dive got him home, only just. Life in the gods here. Hit into the offside. Should be at least a couple. Singhari so quick. Every run is being roared at. 50 for the young man. Extraordinary from Gulshan Jah. We forget how young he is. It's his career best. What a time to make your first one-day international 50. The 17-year-old standing up to be counted.
Yes, extraordinary batting by Gulshan Jah.
Being told he can't bowl Hazrat Bilal because he's been off for too long. You have to spend the same amount of time on the pitch that you did off the pitch if you were injured. And that's exactly what's happened. Wasim can't bowl him. So getting the spinner in might not be the worst thing. The problem will be for Aryan Lakra, the 21-year-old. He won't want to bowl to Gulshan Jah, who loves that slog sweep. And we'll get to hit with the spin. Just take a look at the field. Deep cover and long off. In place, another break in play. Long on, deep mid-wicket, deep backward square. The umpires coming together. Well, what's going to happen here? My oh my, they are going off. And I'm not sure if the crowd know it. And we're going to check. We are going to check. I think this could be the moment. They're sprinting on. They know they're ahead on DLS. This is extraordinary. Mohammad Wasim is protesting. The crowd think they're going to Zimbabwe. Paresh, what are we witnessing? Have Nepal done enough? They think they have. They're roaring to the heavens. They're ahead. There's hugs. And maybe, just maybe, Dipender Singhari and Gulshan Jah have done enough to take Nepal to Zimbabwe.
What a dramatic end to the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup League 2.